If it's a poor blood supply going down there, it's a poor blood supply going right here. Poor blood supply going right here. A lot of people that have dementia, Alzheimer's, they have a poor oxygen supply going to their brain. And the most I created ginkgo. Ginkgo releases oxygen in your bloodstream. When you take the ginkgo plant or the ginkgo leaf, it releases that oxygen, and that's how you have a better memory retention. The elephants, they chew on gotu kola leaf.
Ooh.
And they had a long attention span in the animal kingdom, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. They know where they born like that.
Yeah.
They know where they was born.
Herbs that the brothers are, you be on those a lot, bro.
Lion's mane too.
I know when you look at the animals with all the higher energy, they don't really eat meat. A silverback gorilla,
Water buffalo,
horses.
Right.
They don't eat meat; they eat grass all day.
Yep.
You know, like damn, they don't eat cows. You know, giraffes.
And you look at their like physique.
Yeah, they physique. The muscles is popping out of horses. They just got muscles everywhere. You know, but then you look at a pig.
Ankles.
You look what a pig eats. You know they say you are what you eat. A pig don't have pores. So if a pig eats, that means he don't sweat. He really just keeping all of it. Like got a very acidic body. So if you eat a pig, then you gonna have a very acidic body. It's gonna clog your shit up. You know.
And even if you like I said, get your meat when you shop your grocery shop for groceries. Make an effort to get that grass fed, man. That's very important. Make an effort to get that grass fed. And was it one of them, bro?
No, I was looking for that scripture.
Brother, hold us up.
And I can say this the same way with the catfish. The catfish is the pig of the sea. Any fish that doesn't, because what's scales and fins when you really look at fish? It's so they can breathe. It's like they open up, but the catfish don't got no damn. It's like a thick ass layer of skin. When you skin a catfish, you pulling skin. And that's the nasty. I used to watch. You know, I grew up on a pond. People come fishing. You know, my grandma and granddaddy cooked fish straight out of the pond. The nastiest fish to clean is a catfish.
Right.
You gotta take a thick ass layer of skin, like
Wow. Take pliers.
like pliers.
They got special hooks for them.
You just take a butter knife on a brim or crappie and just scale it, and you know it's easy to cook.
I never thought about that. It's made like a pig.
It's made like a pig.
Pig doesn't have like any
Don't got no
protective
pores.
layers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yup.
I got a precept. I bring it up. Okay, this is Sirach 37 and 30. It says, for excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler.
Yeah, surfeiting basically means overeating. And we're not saying there's anything wrong with eating meat. That's basically on your own discretion. But when you overeat, basically you get bloated, and what's going into your arteries clogging up, man. All right. But basically we have in America a buffet, all you can eat.
That shit exists.
Right.
But guess what? In the spirit, I look with the word buffet, and it really goes back to a refreshment table up in the marketplace.
Right. Fruits. Damn, that's refreshing. It should be fruits and vegetables on the buffet.
Yep.
What you get? You go to a buffet. You got all type of meats. You know, you got pork everywhere, chicken.
Fish.
Then it's disproportionate. It's disproportionate, man. Americans really ain't into fruit like that. America's not really into fruit like that. America's like carbs.
That's why it's only got 10% of the world fruit.
Yeah. You don't even fucking think.
We don't need no fruit. To go as far as, I remember bringing this out, because I really learned this when I was coming into the truth. The cashew grows on the fruit, but they bring the cashews in and leave the fruit.
The cashew's like the seed of the fruit.
Right. The nut grows on top of the fruit. It's called a cashew fruit.
Same thing with
Take
We don't need the fruit.
same thing with coffee beans. Coffee beans.
Coffee beans.
Yeah, the coffee has a fruit. It's like a berry,
Yeah.
but they only take the beans.
The bean, yeah.
Oh, another thing with when Esau makes that processed sugar and those sweets, that's the reason why a lot of Americans don't like fruit. Because your taste bud is over desensitized to sugar, so you don't really care for fruit. Like you gotta really purge, you gotta really go on a detox. You gotta really go on a cleanse to really appreciate the taste of fruit, man.
Right.
You know? Yeah, like a pineapple. Pineapple is like electrifying, man. The real pineapple, man, that boy's sweet and it's dark. Sweet, man.
Jake love pineapple annihilators. Jake don't eat no apple, but love apple annihilators. Jake don't like bananas, but give me a banana Laffy Taffy.
Yup. See, we gotta go back to when we go back to our Heavenly Father. That's in every facet of our life. Not just of course we know the name, we know the Son's name, we teach the word, we grow our beards, and we don't eat pork. But hey, man, really going back to how the Most High intended for it to be, man. Our culture. You know.
Hey, I remember you saying this years ago. You say, hey, the scriptures ain't gonna say, "Thou shalt not eat honey bun."
Yeah.
You have to know. You're like, hey, I don't need this.
Right.
Most I have to give you that.
Right.
That's why I like the Book of Sirach, man. You read the Book of Sirach, it's like a guideline for living in America.
All right, because
You know?
Sirach was written by three. It started with the grandfather, and then it passed on. Like
To the grandson.
he noticed, things of how he lived his life and wrote down wise sayings, and he passed it down to his son. He did the same thing, all the way down to the third generation. I think it was Sirach, and then or I think the first one, his name was Yahushua, and then it's Sirach, and then the grandson's name was also named Yahushua,
Yep.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that's the order too, bro. But it's deep, man. But if you read the Book of Sirach, it really helps you with Babylon, man. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from that appetite. Moderation. It teaches you to have class. All right. But things is not written directly in the laws. Sirach helps you with the current position we in now.
I know this is something Zahab used to say. I'm really grasping it because I've been on this basically intermittent fasting thing, man. So like you appreciate the taste of food. Food is better when you fast, like when you finally eat. Say if a man go all day, he work, and all he really ate, like I know me, I just eat some fruit, some nuts, drink like water. That's pretty much it. That's what I've been on lately. And then when I finally get home and I eat, the food even tastes better.
Right.
It might be something that I done ate 100 times, but like today, I'm like,
You get all the enjoyment.
I can really take, because like them foods like fruits and nuts, and they really give you an appetite. They keep you with energy, but they give you an appetite. So when you get finally to that meal, it's like you really taste it and you appreciate it.
There was this book called Israelite Cuisine, and it's supposed to be going to the history of how we ate. Now this is according to the arts, but it was like going to what you said. We really didn't have our main meal till around 6 o'clock when we came home. In the daytime you eat fruit, seeds,
Nuts.
and they said that we cooked our seeds too.
Oh
In
yeah.
so many words.
That's beautiful because that's them peanuts that you had gave us.
Yeah, no salt.
Right, they come in they natural peanuts that be in the shell. You have to crack them.
Yeah, unsalted.
My mom was like, my woman was like, put them in the oven,
Right.
heat them up. Like they fry. That's what we say. They fry. They fry when you heat them up in the oven. I said, I ain't never heard of it. So I was like, I gotta start trying to heat my nuts up. Pause.
But we ate things like that while we were on the job, so to speak, when we was out working. Like you said, fruit, nut, seed. that sustains you while you're on the job without making you too tired. Then when you go home, you get that real meal. You know, and you enjoy it more, man. You appreciate it, man.
They call it grazing. You just grazing.
Yeah.
Eating like the fruit, the nuts, seeds, stuff like that. Just
I remember when I played baseball, you know, the thing to do in baseball is chewing sunflower seeds. You know, I'd forget, we'd play like 2 or 3 games a day. I'd forget that, like, you know, I only had breakfast that morning, like a small portion of breakfast, but we've been chewing seeds all day.
One time I left my wallet at the house by mistake, and I went to work, right? And I was like, I'm gonna drive to Kroger's right quick, give me something to eat on lunch. Realized I forgot my wallet. Then I remember that weekend I bought a bag full of I already shelled sunflower seeds. And I popped a handful. I was good that night. It sustained me. You know? You got it, bro.
This is Daniel 1:12. It says, prove thy servants, I beseech thee 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. It says, then let our countenances be looked upon before thee, and the
Because you go through that period, like basically like they call it starvation. Jake will look at if he ain't ate in 2 days, he basically starved himself. But it's really a humbling thing, you know, that gets you more in tune with the spirit. It's like if you just go on a water fast, if you go on a liquid fast, you know, you have a certain feeling about yourself, and you'll see people, they'll be looking at, because it's like you be able to think more clearly when you don't eat all the time. You know, you just like, okay, I'm connecting with the energy of the scriptures, the energy around brothers around me. But when you, like, just like even when I come out here, I try not to eat anything heavy. If I do eat something, I eat some fruit before. I don't really try to eat anything. You know, because it kind of, and when I notice if I eat something, I come out here, I don't be in tune really. Like my mind be wondering, I be thinking about, so like, why the hell am I thinking I'm supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? What the hell I'm thinking about that? Big booty chick walk by, I just snap out of it, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm in this spirit where I'm like sneaking a fast, I'm in the right spirit when, you know, I come out here, man.
Hey, I'm in the same. I can relate to that, bro. I noticed too, like not eating after a certain time, having a cutout time when you eat, it makes you realize that you dedicated a lot of your life to eating. Once you stop eating around 6 or 7, that gives your body a larger window to actually digest that food and allow your body to repair itself at nighttime. Then you wake up with a clear head in the morning.
Hey, I was just gonna say, because what Jake do, Jake normally drink a little something, then what, you up eating some chicken wings at 1 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Your body, when you sleeping, your body is like the night shift. And all the maintenance worker comes in, and they're supposed to do anything during a night shift. That's your body, man. But when you eat, you pause it, you are prolonging that state.
It's too much work. They can't do all this.
That's why
nigga still bring the food in.
You want me to do this in 4 hours? Fuck you, man. I quit. Get up, man.
I quit on you.
Get up, man. Damn.
Damn, what happened? He quit on you, nigga.
Nigga, you might want to call in. You ain't going in today.
Alright, go ahead, bro.
This about Esau. This is Job chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value.
Hey, your physicians of no value, man. Hey, the pharmaceutical industry. Physicians of no value, the standard American diet, because your food is. We looked up the word physician, and it really went back to the knowledge of nature. So food comes from nature, but your food has no value because it comes from a fucking laboratory.
Hey, you know what's real spiritual too about the medical industry? When you look at the symbol, you go back to caduceus. One of them I know, it's 2 symbols for the medical. One of them is caduceus. So when you look on Blue Cross Blue Shield, you see that sword with that serpent wrapped around. They show you in number witchcraft. It's like when you go to Walgreens, you see the witch pot with the big orbs, with the enchantment, the stars and shit coming out of it, man. You know, they say physicians are no value.
And you know, one time I had like a tooth abscess, man, and I didn't know too much about herbs at that time, and I was taking ibuprofen, and I ran out of the strong dosage ibuprofen, so I went and bought like that low dosage from Dollar General. Man, I didn't realize how bugged out I was, because I lost count of the ibuprofen I was taking. Like if I was supposed to take 2 every 1 hour, I might have been taking 4 every one. Like I wasn't in my right spirit. Right. But I was under a spell, probably. Man. I was under a spell, man. All right.
I got one. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 30, verse 25. A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet.
And a cheerful and a good heart will have a care of his meat and diet. Really, that's a ruling class mentality. I looked up that verse in the 1611 King James Bible, and that word cheerful there was noble. So a noble, somebody that's noble, you gonna have great care of how you eat, man. You know, that cheap shit, we know we're not knocking Jake. It's like peasant food. What you feed to your slaves. We came back to our nationality, man. So we know that we gotta eat food that have substance. Like I said, we human and you normal. You gonna eat your little BS every now and then, but that's not how daily happens. That's not our daily diet, man. Because a big part of what's killing Jake is his diet. If it's not his stupidity in the streets, it's his damn diet, man. All right? You got you was holding something?
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. But yeah, it said a cheerful and a good heart. Is it more than that? Because I know
that was the last one. That was verse 25.
All right. Because I know around somewhere in the 30th chapter. Okay, go to right here, 15. Start at 14.
14?
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 30, verse 14. Better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body.
You got this guy called Gumby Publishing on YouTube. He interviews guys that do calisthenics, but a lot of them, they be in the projects or whatever it may be, but those guys, they'll be rich in health, man. So you don't have to be rich to be healthy, man. You know?
15?
Yep.
Verse 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
Because if you can have all the money in the world, but if your body is afflicted,
Can't enjoy it.
you're in hell. Chronic pain is you living in hell. To live in your own body that's afflicted, that's hell, man. You're taking all type of pills that this numb the pain.
Hey, what's that guy that played Superman, man? He was what they call it,
Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeves, man. He was in the chair and shit, man. Couldn't move
Neck down.
from the neck down, man. That's hell.
It's hell.
All that money, can't enjoy it.
All that money and you can't walk, man. He would give all that shit up, man, just to get his legs back, you know, just to be able to walk on his own, man. You know?
Yeah, he gonna get that Luke 12.
Okay.
Start at 22, Bobby Shot.
Okay. This is Luke 12 and 22. It says, and he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on.
So it's a certain way you're supposed to live, you know, especially being a man of the Lord. You ain't supposed to be out here living for pleasures.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we enjoy eating good food, you know, and drinking, you know, whatever, you know, but that's not what life is about. Right. That's how these people live. They live for their pleasures. Mm-hmm. They wake up every day, what I'm gonna eat for breakfast. Mm-hmm. What I'm gonna eat for lunch. Yeah. I'm gonna eat for, you know, but you know what I'm saying? That's their first thought. Not waking up giving all praise to the, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Not feeding your spirit.
Not feeding your spirit.
That's why Rome was called like the sensual Roman Empire, the debaucherous Roman Empire, and in Jeremiah it was referring to thou that dwellest in pleasure. Because this kingdom is all about pleasures. That's right. The pleasures of food, sex, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you go into breakfast, and a brother in the truth brought this out. Salaki, I remember a brother that, you know, brought this to my mind to make me understand what is breakfast. When you break it down.
Breaks that.
Breaking your fast. So you woke up from sleep, and the first thing you thinking about doing when you break your fast is eating. You know what I'm saying? That's not the mindset to be in.
I was just reading because you kept going into fruit, bro. You really supposed to break your fast with things like fruit. Because it help you take that first bowel movement when you break your fast. You know, you're not supposed to eat that. Your first meal not supposed to be that heavy.
Jake waking up with a big ass McDouble, pancakes, which is yeast. You know.
And then you put it in that damn council box, that microwave, and it melts all the nutrients.
Because that what you was going to the standard American diet for breakfast is pancakes, sausage, eggs. That's really not breakfast food. That's really not food that you should break your fast with. You know what I'm saying?
And you gonna eat something like that, you might as well eat that midday.
Right.
If you're gonna eat it.
You know?
Yeah, like brunch.
Brunch.
Yeah.
12 and 23. It says the life is more than meat. And the body is more than raiment.
Your life is Jake makes it a religion about his damn clothes. Back in school and it's brought up around Jake, how you look, how you dress is very important to Jake, man. And then culturally, food you eat all the time is very important. But now we know that we really eat to sustain ourselves. You know?
That's what we're going into. They get up. First thing he thinking about in the morning is like, what he gonna eat and which pair of Jordans I'm gonna put on, right? You know?
And they're gonna show you that you're really a standard American diet drug addict.
Right.
Because a real addict, they wake up to their vices. If you
Hey, Jake and the West like me, y'all, what they do, wake and bake.
Yeah, wake and bake. Jay, wake up in my head. Let me go. We take care of this first.
whatever your addiction is, that's the first thing you're gonna do in the morning. You're gonna wake up and smoke, wake up and drink, or wake up and eat.
I got 23. You want me to read it again?
Read 24, and then read 24, and then we can end on Sirach.
Okay. Luke 12 and 24. Consider the ravens, for they neither sorrow nor weep. Neither sow nor reap.
And they're going to the time to come, man. And when they do these forced vaccinations or however they're going to implement it, we're not taking it. We don't have a blueprint as to how we're going to eat. But we got faith that the Most High will take care of us.
Right.
When we no longer going to be a part of the grid, we got faith that the Most High, and we're going to be living like those ravens.
That's right.
But guess what? The Most High already got people created to help you in those times. He already have people that was put on the earth to help you in that time. He's already going to have angels unawares to guide you. And whether you realize the angel or not, they already here. It's already set up. It's like a war strategy. It's already set up, man.
Path already written.
My servant shall eat.
Because you really don't have to worry about that now. As long as you're working to bring in some income, you got clothes in your back, you got food to eat. But really, in the times to come, that's what we're really going to be in that mindset, man. You know?
You're going to have that faith and know, hey, the Lord said He's going to take care of us. Hey, we just did a lesson on that. Hey, the just shall live by faith, man. We're going to have to know, hey, the Lord got us, man. You know? Isaiah 33 and 6, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. We're going to get through. You got it?
Just say real quick, the mindset that you have and you practice now is what's going to make it more, those situations more comfortable for you. Where you are able to make it through without a meal. Because you ain't waking up thinking about eating, what I'm going to eat today. Nah, you waking up thinking, man, okay, what the Lord got planned for me today. He woke you up. How is He going to show His glory through me today? I don't got the chip. I don't got no job. I'm in the wilderness. How is He going to make me a testimony of His glory today?
Waking up, man, hey, giving the Lord all praise, honor, and glory, man. Soon as we wake up, man, that's the first thing that need to be on your mind, man. Just praying to the Lord, hey, the water you have by Shemal Shah. You know? could have died in our sleep.
Yeah, your woman, I don't know how brothers are with y'all women, but your woman always tell you breathing hard when you sleep.
Jake snoring, stopping and stuff.
And the most like easy to, hey man, we worms, man. You could have easily died at 2 o'clock this morning just from poor breathing while we sleep, man.
Right.
Like you said, wake up and give thanks, man.
Right. Good thanks, man. And it says, which neither have storehouse nor barn, and the Most High feedeth them.
Right, so that's what the elder was saying. We gonna be like the ravens. We ain't gonna have no storage. We ain't gonna have no abundance of anything in them times.
Stockpile.
Stockpiles. You know, ain't gonna be no. We ain't gonna have no cupboards full of food. You know, it's just gonna be everything gonna be based off faith. Everything we gonna get is gonna come from faith. You know, like I don't know how you might go 2-3 days without eating.
Right.
Hey, if the Lord using you as an example to do those miracles that He said you was gonna do greater than Him, things greater than Him. Hey, you might go over 40 days. That's possible. It might be something, you know, that might happen. But don't be like the asshole preacher who try to go out there and tempt the Lord, and he gonna outfast the Lord. You know, don't be putting he making an example out of me. I'm you know, no. You allow everything to work out in the fashion of the Spirit, play out in the fashion of the Spirit. That's faith.
It says, how much more are ye better than the fowls?
See, we are the Lord's greatest creation, man. You know, hey, He gave us dominion over the fowls. We were to rule the fowls of the air and the land creatures and all the things, and really the whole earth.
Yep.
So, hey, as long as we serving and doing the things pleasing to Him, like it said in Sirach 19, hey, He's gonna give us the fruit of the tree of immortality. Right. You know?
This is Sirach chapter 15, verse 3. With the bread of understanding shall she feed him and give him the water of wisdom to drink.
See? So, in that time, that's what we want to be waking up thinking about, okay? The bread of understanding. Let's understand what it is that the Lord has left me here on this earth to accomplish. Hey, it ain't about me eating.
Right.
It ain't about, you know, how I'm look, you know, how I look today.
Right.
You know, because hey, ultimately the humbling thing is when the Lord take us to that lower state, and then we come out of that lower state victorious. You know, that's the ultimate thing. That's what the Lord He gonna put us. So we're gonna be an example. That way, when He glorify us in the end for the things that we went through faith, it's gonna be like people gonna marvel. The ones that didn't do it, you know, that's why our people gonna come back in everlasting shame in the kingdom. They're gonna be looking like, man, he did all that. He believed that like that. The Lord did all that to him. He went through that.
We're gonna be legends.
We're gonna be, hey, and that's that's a fact. That's a fact.
Right.
We're gonna eat in the times to come. That's a fact.
right.
We're gonna be legends in the kingdom, and that's a fact. That's right.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Abba willing, man.
We can end on that. Take us out here.
Hey, well, with that, we hope our brothers are edified. Once again, we want to give our honor and glory to Double underside apostles, great millstone rule well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. And with that, above! Shalom.
Shalom.